Hey, what's going on?
Hey, do you have food? Yeah, Jimbo, you want to come too?
Yeah, you want me to come?
Yeah, this is I hate my life.
What happened now?
You know when like dumb people do dumb and then continue to do dumb shit, but not like ha ha he he, like, you know, shit, and then
Like Jimbo and I beating each other up and throwing us off Mount Chiliad?
yeah, or like, you know, forehead coming down or whatever, and
yeah,
you know, and like it's like the classic containment shit.
Right.
And doubling down on shit. Okay. Look, I'm gonna say some things, and like I know you guys are gonna probably have a lot of questions, but let me know when you're ready for this.
Okay, let me just.
Yep.
Okay, I finished my coffee. I'm good.
Oh shit! I slept for 5 hours yesterday.
I've been on duty for almost 4 already.
Yeah. Did anyone mention my speech at shift 3 min?
No.
Oh well. You know when we learned that cops were cooking meth? Oh yeah, Jimbo, you missed that bit, but Turner's gonna handle it.
I saw the report.
Okay. Yes. I remember. Yes, I learned that.
And then it's like, well, you know, it can't get worse, right? You're right, surely, right? Like,
well, I didn't say that, but yes, that's assumed.
Oh God, you're like, wait, what do you mean? You just, oh, it's assumed. All right, yeah.
Yeah, it's assumed that, listen, people shouldn't be doing shit dumber than that.
Well, I will say that no one did anything like that, but it's in that same realm of like, what the fuck is wrong? You know, it's almost like it's like, okay.
All like right, Bobby Charles hitting the cargo ship? I don't know if he ever did or not. I just want to make that clear, but I assume it's something he would do.
You know, I almost
worse
did
than that.
Well, I almost did the cargo ship, and then you know what I did? I asked, and I was told no, so I didn't do it. You know, well, okay, so I'm just gonna lay some things on the table. I don't believe that everyone needs to be spoken to when the evidence is rather clear, and some of those that you're speaking to are not, let's just say, reliable. I am not interested in hearing Maxwell's commentary after yesterday. It's a waste of time. One of her ducklings is brought up, and she, you know, cannot see straight.
Yes.
I received a call. I brought up my concerns about the raid, right, with the ADMC.
Yes.
Well, I then was reached out prior to the raid by Shang, who's been trying to communicate with us just to he came to me, came to Frost, right? He just wanted, like, I don't know, like a fucking conversation while his properties have been locked, right? Not, hey, when are you gonna raid? Just like something, you know what I mean? Be a part of whatever the fuck is going on. And I've been kind of not 100%, like, you know, I've been a little sus about it, right? Like, I'm not looking to buy everything that he's selling, but everything that he told me up until that point was reliable. He then came to me prior to the raid and said that Miller came to talk to him. And that in that conversation, ADMC asked him, why did they raid him? Blah, 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 blah. Well, first and foremost, he outed Justice Grayson as being the one that reviewed the warrant 3 times. He fucking threw Grayson under the bus. Luckily, Grayson contacted Frost, and both of them were like, why the fuck and how the fuck does he even know that Grayson was the justice looking over the warrant? So he put him in danger. Okay. He then, in this conversation, told them that King is the one that instructed him to do all this. So to the very people that he's raiding, that he's contacted, he goes and brings up King. Now, I didn't believe it, and I said, I need proof of this. He went on to tell me that they asked him, why are you raiding Finley Milton? He had nothing to do with this. And he said, well, we're raiding him because guilty of by association. Now, you tell me that's not retaliatory. And it's all on recording.
What do you mean it's on recording?
I mean, they recorded all of it, and I got a copy of it. And then, if things couldn't get worse, because at that point, it's just Miller, right, who's probably going to get sued, and LSPD who's going to be sued, and probably ain't nobody going to stand by that, but it's just a lawsuit, right? And some dumb fuck that needs to be put in line. Well, this same dumb fuck went on and conducted a raid on Finley Milton. For what and I don't know. Nobody knows. Apparently no one knows why we fucking did it to begin with, right? Some fucking horseshit reasons like signs or whatever, right? And on recording, well, I don't fucking know. Guilty by association.
King's calling me. Hold on 1 second.
No, not yet.
Can I call you back? Sorry, I'm just... Okay. All right.
So, I get a call after the raid. Miller and a handful of individuals went inside. Prior to going in, Miller was told directly by Shang, by Finley Milton, you guys can go right on in. We ain't going to stop you. You got the warrant. There ain't going to be no violence, of which there wasn't. Just don't touch the 2 cars in there. They got sentimental value. Well, guess what? This fucking goes and smashed up 2 vehicles that were memorials to TJ Walker.
Who did this?
Miller. I went in. I saw it with my own eyes. It's been photographed. I sent the findings to forensics. The hounds are now going after law enforcement. ADMC is going after law enforcement. And I'm going to be honest with you. Why the fuck wouldn't you at that point? And I don't think there's any real justification for this. Jesse Adler, TJ Walker, the last, remnants of their memories were destroyed for I don't fucking know, by a fucking gang member that's wearing a badge.
Okay, so, and I'm not, this is just me asking questions.
Ask whatever questions you want.
So if they're like, don't look at these cars, doesn't that?
No, it wasn't said that way.
Did they say, hey, this is a memorial, please don't touch these?
They have sentimental value. Do whatever you need to do, just don't touch those vehicles. They got sentimental value.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
No. There is, I'm going to draw a very hard line here. There was no confusion. There is a cement floor. The fucking garage doors that are clearly exposed to the outside have been smashed open. There is no justifiable way you could have done what happened to those vehicles unless you had intention. Why would you need to smash up a car?
Maybe I'm misunderstanding
There is no reason those vehicles were deliberately smashed up.
And what's the context of them being smashed up? Did they took him out of the garage and then him against the wall? Did they what do you?
They took a hammer. Miller took a hammer to them.
What? What?
He took the raid hammer and smashed it over and over again to the extent that they are no longer vehicles, but a pile of fucking rubble that was on fire last night. There are 2 garage doors that are exposed to the outside that were smashed at.
Where are the pictures?
That's the thing. They didn't fucking document any of it. There ain't no statement about it. And then last night, as I had to go and stand in front of Shift 3 Command to let them know in case, like, officers end up dying or getting kidnapped for it, what the reason is. Well, in comes Opal. And she tells me the most fucking bullshit fucking story, lying through her fucking teeth. She tried to convince me they tried to move the thing. And I'll tell you this much. There was no moving. And there ain't no hiding behind how a hammer may or may not work. I'm not even gonna entertain that conversation. Because what happened, what was witnessed, that wasn't no accident. That wasn't any, the hammer does this and that type bullshit. No, that was fucking deliberate and intentional.
So it was malicious. Miller acted malicious. Opal co-signed his bullshit.
She was already lying to a room full of command about it.
The ADMC were fucked with for the sake of being fucked with is kind of like what you're saying.
Brother, they literally destroyed. By the way, this is after the fire had already gone out. Let me see. Let me get.
Where is this?
This is in TJ Walker, this is in Finley Milton's. Yeah, the one that they let them walk into. Oh, the justification was, well, there might have been a sewer entrance under it. That's cement flooring.
I'm so confused.
Yeah,
Did you see this picture, Jimbo?
Yeah, that picture is confusing me. I don't know. I'm really confused.
Why is this car so fucked up? Why? I don't.
There's a series of questions I asked Opal during it, and which is why I feel like it's a fucking waste of time. She tried to originally claim that they tried to move it. I then went on to say, "Have you?"
But you're saying they offered to move them.
Correct. Well, they did, in fact. It could have been moved. It could have been like they could have moved it for them. They could have handled it properly. You're not gonna go take a fucking massive mallet to a fucking car just to move it out the way. You know what I mean? To the extent that the fucking thing is not only damaged, was on fire. Like I said, this is after the fire had gone out. I'd seen it with my own eyes, but the moment I started to look, like I said, after Tsunami hit, I was like, all right, well, what do I do here? Because a bunch of Shift 3 cops are about to get fucked up for something that they had nothing to do with, right? I spoke to command. Opal had been awake. She woke up to do paperwork. She saw us in there, walked on in, and immediately started, like, defending Miller over this. My fucking spider sense went off, and I started asking a series of questions. I said, number one, were you there? She said yes. Number two, she told me, oh, it wasn't malicious. We just wanted to move the thing because we were told that the hammer just moves things. Now, I could understand what she was trying to say, but that kind of argument cannot be made here because of the following questions that came afterwards. Number one, had Miller ever used this before? The answer was yes. Number two, she said he took it to the side of the vehicle. Number three, it was because he believed there might be a sewer entrance underneath it. So I have to ask myself, okay, was he and the rest of that room, or was it malicious? Right? Number four, there's a cement floor underneath that you can look at. Why did you need to take the hammer to it? Number five, why would you do so after being told there's sentimental value? There ain't no argument that I'm going to entertain that about you just tried to move the thing. The guy's used the hammer before. Like, what's next? We gotta start digging up bodies and shitting on them? I don't understand at this point.
I feel like that would be, I don't know.
I'm confused. I just don't understand. I just don't understand.
If there wasn't any belief that this was like fucking retaliatory, right? Like before, because that was the whole thing, right? Like, is this retaliatory because you got mad that you got shot, right? By a group that barely shoots cops, like relative to everybody else? What the fuck was this then? Finley wasn't even in the original thing that led to the raids. This is his mechanic shop that he let us walk into. And they went and just busted it, fucking 2 memorials. Like, I don't understand.
I don't know. Like, we're cops. We have to be better. You know what I mean?
Look, the three of us have done a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah.
That's another level. I don't even know how you explain that.
Okay, so they thought there were secret tunnels underneath. Did they really think there were secret tunnels? So you're saying there's no possible way that there could have been a tunnel underneath the car?
No, of course not.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know how to deal with this. I don't know why Miller would do it. I don't think Miller...
Suspend him until Turner weighs in.
I got to talk to him first. I'm not just going to suspend him.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you're there, but I'm not just going to suspend him without figuring out.
I never said don't talk to him, but yeah, of course.
Oh, didn't I give you food?
Sorry about that, guys.
Do you need some food?
No, it's okay. I'll be okay.
I'm gonna be okay.
Watching this.
Yes, I could go for some pizza after hearing that. Okay, yeah, I mean, let's pull Miller in. I mean, you were there, you have context on the whole thing. I have zero context. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Will you come down with me to MRPD night?
Why not bring him down here? You know what I mean? So,
why would I bring him here? This is like a, I feel like we're gonna
my
murder somebody
office
here.
Yeah, I know this place.
I do.
This is your office?
That's
No,
right.
this is TJ. This is TJ from fucking Cyprus. Now I'm
CJ.
assuming
Yep.
her. Yeah, her. CJ.
I moved in.
Okay. Oh, no. Hey, are you busy? Okay. Okay, can you come up north to Knight's murder house? We're not going to murder you. Okay, just wait.
Let him know by himself, please.
What was that? What'd you say, Knight?
By himself.
Hey, I'm gonna call you right back. Okay. Wait, what'd you say?
Oh, by himself. You know what I
By
mean?
himself. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just asked if Albert could come, but you guys were both asking at the same time.
Well, Albert wasn't inside, so it's kind of pointless.
Yeah. Just you. Just you. Okay. Roll into what?
Is there any other dumb fucks that are part of
Okay.
the raid?
Well, do that and then call me. Okay. Call me when you're done. Okay, bye.
Is there any other dumb fucks that were part of the raid that are on duty?
I know Opal was, and no one was saying who it was. I can tell you that the energy and I will die on this hill on everything I love. Opal was in cover-up mode the way she was talking yesterday. So I'm gonna try to be as neutral as I can on this, but I look, I'm sick and tired. I genuinely am. Like, for me, this is like what happens when there's like no accountability. There ain't no lines no more. That's and
Who's that? I told him to come alone. No, maybe he's getting dropped off here.
That's king.
You see that car to our right? Straight ahead, Unite.
yep.
I tried to take a picture, but I couldn't see who was inside.
80.
I guess Remy Ironside goes.
A very strange place.
I would assume.
Hey, look at the 911. I saw someone swimming in the water over by the dock near the lighthouse. They haven't serviced for. I don't think they are okay.
When was that? What the fuck?
What?
The 911.
The 911 is right here.
Somebody just oceaned up someone while we were here?
Probably that guy.
Wait, how do you know that's where the 911 is?
Look at the 911. I saw someone swimming in the water over by the dock near the lighthouse.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's here.
Well, shit. That sucks. Guilty by association, you know what I'm saying?
That's not good.
No,
They've
just
got
13
silo
Bravo.
control anyway, so we're not gonna be able to do anything about this bank truck other than chase
I
it.
just want to get pictures, King. That's all I need.
What,
Yeah, good.
can
So
I
there's
ask
2
why
on the
we have
tallest, 3 on the tallest
Jimbo? We
area.
have people
There's
on a
cars going
bank
down
truck
the
while
hill
we have a
towards
law
the bank truck
enforcement officer
itself.
that might be dead.
The bank truck is parked up on the most eastern side, so if you're up on the hilltop, you might be able to get
You
a
know,
good view.
I
There's,
just
like,
want to say,
a lot of
can I
cars
just
driving
make an
around.
observation? Like, I used to
You're,
be.
you're going to anyway, Knight.
Huh? I know I am. Like, I don't like that. Like, we have to be the ones that are locked in. I don't like that. It's like something's wrong with the world. You know what I mean?
I do. I feel like
Hold on.
this undersheriff thing is like tame me and rope me in a little bit too. Miller ejected on the way here.
Well,
Yeah.
is he gonna make it?
Well, he ejected out of his car, so. By the way, I think he was over there by the actual dock, not over here.
Oh, the car's gone now.
Cool.
Hello.
You guys copy?
Hey, is you have her over there?
Yeah, I have.
All right. How's she looking?
Why
There's
is
a
Nova
car.
by
I
the
need
bank
you over
truck?
here. There's a car watching us from the hill. Blue headlight.
Yeah, it was watching us earlier. I was at my
What the-
office with
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's
Peters
7
and
units
Jimbo,
in Toledo.
and it was watching us, and then we saw the 911.
There's 7 units in Toledo at the Toledo Bank.
Okay. Well, I'll leave you to it.
Maybe
We can talk afterwards.
Okay.
All right. You take care.
No, but Knight's there. With their one.
No, Knight is right next to us.
King is over there. Yeah.
Oh wow, this bank truck's right here.
I'm going to presume. I'm gonna presume this is. I don't fucking know anymore, to be honest. I don't know.
What?
Well, Remy's been gone after by like the hounds, right? Whole thing. So, I'm guessing it's stemming from that. You know, she's got a court case going all the way back to March that she called to me about. Oh shit! You ain't got no food, Jimbo?
I know. No, he wants pizza.
Do you know about this court case? I'm gonna give you some fries, all right?
Which one?
Apparently, I don't know. She's getting sued by Remedy Creed. And she called me about it, acting like I would know everything about it. And I'm like, I go, I don't, what case? And she goes, oh, it's been on the docket since March. I'm like, okay.
I got beat. I got tagged in one that's still on the docket because of something. It's from February 6th. It's a civil suit.
Against you or what?
No, it's against Houston Bean, Stevie Hale, and Eric Trigg for over-escalation and excessive use of force. The incident took place January 18th. Over 7 months ago.
I'm kind of baffled on this whole thing. I don't know why this would happen.
Because there's no accountability. except for Carmine Costello.
Yeah, we did fire Carmine.
I don't think I don't agree.
Okay.
I know that does get spun.
How many people have we fired?
Wait, hold on. Do you think anyone's had any accountability other than Carmine? Name one person.
Jimmy Frost.
When was that?
Hey, what was that other fucker that was hiding reports and private reports? And then,
Oh yeah, we fired him. A lot of reviews.
well, she was just a fucking idiot.
Yeah, but
Knight, let Peters take the question.
Take the what?
You know what I mean.
no, I don't know. I think
Yeah.
Den Shiesty.
Hey, Doe Miller.
Cornwood kind
Great,
of got
thank
out of it.
you.
How was the raid yesterday?
Jeffrey Bones.
Oh, yeah, it was alright.
Okay.
Great.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you document what happened inside?
Not completely yet. I went straight to bed, so
I got
planning on
you.
doing that this morning.
All right. What happened to the vehicles in there?
They were moved to make sure there was nothing under them.
What happened to the vehicles?
They were moved to make sure there was nothing under them.
Okay. What does that mean?
Exactly what I said, sir.
Okay. So you tried to move the vehicles with a mallet?
How else are you gonna move it?
By turning on the engine?
Good luck, sir. You did not see the state those cars were in. They were in no way, shape, or form drivable.
They were drivable.
I disagree.
Okay. So you tried to move the vehicles with a sledgehammer.
It did the job.
Okay. Did you swing at the car?
I removed them with the sledgehammer, like you said.
Did you swing a hammer at the car?
Yes.
Okay. Did you believe that there was a sewer entrance underneath it?
I believe there was a toolbox. That
Did you believe there was a sewer entrance under it?
There could have been, yeah. It could have been anything.
Did you believe there was one?
You're putting words into my mouth.
I'm not. I'm asking a question. Did you believe that there was a sewer entrance under it?
There could have been, yeah.
But did you believe?
I've given you the answer. If you keep asking the question, I'm going to get the same answer.
Okay. I'm going to, because maybe English ain't like your first language, which is fine.
No, it is my first language.
So when I'm asking,
It most
did
definitely is
you
my first
believe that?
language,
Okay, when I ask, did you believe that there was a sewer entrance under it? Saying it could have been is the equivalent of saying that there could have been a magical portal underneath. Do you, as law enforcement, believe at the time when you swung it that there was one underneath? Like, did you verbalize this or believe that? Specifically a sewer entrance?
No, not specifically a sewer entrance. We were specifically looking for hidden rooms.
Okay.
Hidden rooms, hidden things, anything, money, drugs, guns, anything we were looking for.
Under the vehicle?
Yeah. 100%.
What led you to believe that was a physical possibility?
You know how people transport guns and drugs over borders, sir, on the bottom of cars.
So you wanted to actually expose the vehicle then to see if there was
both
things
underneath. We
inside?
were looking for anywhere that could be concealed. So we already found grenades, police equipment, and so on and so forth in that place. We were going to keep looking. We were going to make sure there wasn't an inch in that place that wasn't unturned.
Okay, so explain to me again why it wasn't moved, why you decided to take the hammer at it versus other options.
car was not drivable, sir. If you could have done it in another way, I would have loved an example.
Okay, so you want me to show you an example, right? Like how to turn on the engine and drive it?
Okay.
I'm asking because you made the statement, right? So give me some clarity here.
I don't think I have anything to clarify.
Okay.
What are you trying to get from this?
Well, based on what I saw, it looks like law enforcement went in there and decided to smash it up after being told that the vehicle had sentimental value.
Was this your whole plan when you pulled off my scene lead going into this?
I was assuming that you weren't going to come in there like a fucking and smash up the fucking place. Now I'm asking you some very direct questions.
Can you answer my question?
No.
Peter, speak up.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in here. I understand where you come from. I understand you're frustrated, but Miller needs a level of respect.
He does, and I need a
Can you
level of
answer my
respect
question,
too.
Brian?
Go ahead.
Was it your plan when you pulled off my scene lead?
When I pulled off your scene lead, that you're going to
You pulled
smash
off-
up the vehicle?
No, I'm saying, was it your plan to have an issue with my raid when you pulled off my scene lead?
Miller, I want you to
It's a
understand.
yes or no question.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Just as it was my plan to talk to you this morning about how that raid warrant could have been written properly when you received absolutely zero freaking help to write it, other than a little pat on the ass.
I got help.
Did you
100%
now?
got help.
Did you now?
Yeah.
Brother,
Let's- Night.
No.
Let's focus on the why we asked him to
He
come
has.
here.
I'm going to give him an honest answer. Right? We're adults, right? He can stop this conversation if he wants, and we can stick to the questions. You want the answer? I'll
Let's
give
talk
you an
about
answer.
this.
Yes,
Let's talk
we
about
will
this.
talk about it.
Let's have a look.
This
Let's have a look
raid
together. Go
warrant,
into the
I want to give
Shine
you-
raid warrant.
I am
Do
going
it for
to.
me.
Miller, I read it yesterday in a high command meeting.
Yeah, and you're telling me I wrote it. Well, I'm telling you
I know you
didn't.
did.
I wrote the first two paragraphs. King wrote the second two, and then what's her name? Nikki wrote the third one.
And nobody
I definitely
pointed
got
out.
help with it.
And nobody pointed out to you that raiding with the crime possession of a class 2 firearm, that's why the raid was thrown out. I realized that in 3 minutes.
That wasn't why the raid was thrown out. At least that's not what was conveyed by the judge.
Okay. Okay.
It wasn't. All my other warrant would have got thrown out as well.
No. The problem
They would've
is
all got thrown out
the
if that was the
problem.
reason.
The problem was that when you say your raid warrant is for possession of a class 2 firearm, the rest of the things that are in there become irrelevant. So while the judge may have attempted to convey to one of y'all that it was one reason or another, the problem is that you need to come to a conclusion based on the evidence. That raid warrant could have been signed.
I would have loved this feedback before it was too late.
You came to me, didn't you?
And yeah, and you said you'd speak to me the next day, and then didn't. And then I
Okay.
did the raid, and now you're coming to me now. Like, where was this
After
feedback when I
I'm
asked for
learning
it?
that 2 vehicles, 2 memorials were smashed up. Yes. Are you saying now I want to stick to we can certainly talk about I'm sorry I didn't come and help you sooner, Miller. You know what I mean? I was dealing with cops cooking meth. All right.
I won't ask about that.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sorry in the 15 hours that I've been having to fucking firefight and apparently fucking wipe people's asses. All right, I didn't personally come to you earlier and help you. But that doesn't change why we're here right now. And that is that there are 2 vehicles in Finley's garage that are not only smashed up, but were literally on fire yesterday. So I ask you again, we're not going to go play this game where we go change the topic. I want to understand, why did you think that was a good idea? And I want not like these kind of bullshit answers of like, you know, there could have been this or I want you just straight honesty here.
Like I said, sir, straight honesty is we went into the office, we found grenades, police equipment, so on and so forth. So we made sure there was nothing left unturned in that building. It was very blatant. It's being used as a front. We wanted to make sure there was no hidden rooms under, above, each side of the place. We cleared. We left holes in the roof, the floor, the walls.
Okay.
We searched the cars, like you said. The place wasn't
right.
left unturned.
So I went in there. Was it documented after everything was smashed up?
Like I said, I haven't had a chance to write my statement yet because it
I
was
see.
late last night.
Okay. There were holes in the garage doors.
Yes.
Where did those garage doors lead?
It didn't lead anywhere.
Did they lead outside?
No.
Okay. The garage doors that were to the north of the building, in front of the two cars. What would be behind that wall directly?
It was plaster, sir. It was white plaster.
Okay. And what's behind that?
I don't know.
The outside, yes or
I
no?
didn't break the plaster.
Oh my God.
I don't know if they boarded it up since they got the cars in there or what.
Okay. All right. In front of the vehicles, right, there are two garage doors. What is on the other side? Is it the outside or could there have been an inside?
I don't know, sir. I'm assuming it's the outside now. Now you're hinting at it.
Okay, hold on. All right. What made you think that there was a possibility that there was a room when you could see the small building? Like, I'm confused here.
I don't know what you're getting at either, to be honest.
Okay, there was two vehicles, right? Do you remember those vehicles?
Yes.
Okay. There was a wall in front of them. What is on the other side of that wall?
I didn't know. That's why I broke it down. It's pretty blatant. And we made sure there wasn't anything the other side of the wall. That's the whole point of breaking it down, so to make sure there was no hidden rooms. I don't know how many raids you've done, but I assume you've done a lot. But there's definitely hidden rooms in majority of the raids we conduct.
Why would you think there? Okay, I'm going to show everyone a photo here. All right. Okay.
You know who Pablo Escobar is, sir? That man escaped through tunnels.
Bro, this is
actually.
actually.
I don't know who we're dealing with, but ADMC is a pretty large gang. They could have had anything hidden. They could have had hidden passengers. It could have been one of the biggest fronts the city has ever seen. And I wasn't going to miss that just because we didn't look.
I think his argument, he's retarded. Like, that's what this sounds like.
If they need a repair bill, I'm sure they can send it my way. I'd be happy to help.
Do you have a mother or father?
Yeah, Traeger Moss.
Friggin' Moss. If they died and someone took a shit on their body, how would that make you feel?
I'd be extremely angry.
Okay. And what if they took a sledgehammer to that body just to make sure there wasn't an inside? Because that's what this...
I would hope there isn't...
Okay. Like, because that's kind of what we're dealing with right now. These two memorials, all right, that were smashed up because there was a belief that there was maybe a sewer entrance underneath it.
I'd never said sewer. I don't know
whatever it is, that there might have been drugs under this thing, and that you had to smash up a wall that clearly that had nothing on the other end of it because you can see the building, right? Like, I mean, it ain't like we blind, right? The moment you see that, I mean, we can go on, drive on down if you'd like, and try to explain the logic behind this.
I
But
don't think we need to antagonize him anymore.
oh no, well, I don't think most of us antagonized anybody, right? The concern here is as follows, and I'll bring it back home, right? Is were you not told not to touch those vehicles?
I don't recall.
Okay. Did you have a call with Finley?
I spoke to him throughout the day multiple times. Yeah.
Okay. Did you speak to him before you went inside?
Like I said, I had multiple calls with him throughout the day.
Okay, it's a yes or no question. If you don't remember, you can say I don't remember.
That's what I just said.
Did he say you can go inside? We ain't gonna do nothing to you.
Can we just clarify, sir? You are taking the testimony of a known criminal that has openly tried to manipulate stories.
If there's no issue here, then you should be able to answer honestly instead of.
I'm just confused why you're taking his side before mine.
I'm sorry. Are you in cuffs? Am I asking you questions?
It's just very blatant. You've taken a side with how you've, carried yourself in this conversation.
Listen, look, because I'm not gonna. Because look, all right. Well, maybe. Okay. You know what? I'm being as neutral as I can. I can take his side if you'd like, but that's not happening right now.
I feel like you've already taken it.
And that's your feelings don't have a place in this conversation. So.
I'd like to think they do. I'd like to think
no, I don't give a shit about your feelings. All right. This is a why would your feelings matter here exactly?
Because we are colleagues that work together on a day-to-day basis.
We're not colleagues. You're subordinate. Being asked questions in regards to accusations that are being made about you. Now, I'm not sure how others have spoken to you in the past. I don't know if you've been questioned about any negligence or problems that may or may not happen. I don't know. But if this is the first time anyone's asked you questions like this, that's a grander problem that will be resolved afterwards. And not specifically with you.
I just don't think you're a neutral party.
And that's perfectly fine. But your feelings and your thoughts right now, you're being asked questions, you can answer them. But right now your feelings have no place. So I will ask you again. Did Finley Milton tell you that you will find no resistance when going in?
No, he didn't.
What did he say to you?
He said, I don't want it to get messy, and if you come have a conversation with me, it potentially could be solved civilly. So I went and met him, and then he had someone in the back of his car with a camera while trying to paint narratives and lying about what I said to him on the phone to create those narratives, hoping I would go along with his stories. That's exactly what happened.
Okay. All right.
He tried to put words into my mouth saying
before you went
I didn't agree with anything and I got forced to do this. That's what he said. That's before we went in. That's before we even had the raid debrief.
Did you speak to Finley before you went in the building?
Am I speaking to a brick wall?
Listen.
Everyone needs to be fucking respectful here. I'm going to interject here. I understand we're adults. We need to have a civil conversation. We need to come to a conclusion. Right now, we're going around in circles. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck happened.
Miller, you're being obstructionary, like very intentionally. All right. You said you spoke to him multiple times. I'm not ignoring it. I'm not going to slap your ass every time you say a statement. Just to acknowledge that.
I told you I had spoke to him, and then you asked me how I spoke to him.
Listen, I understand, Miller. This may be, a little tough here for you. Okay. But you stated that you spoke to him multiple times. You then indicated that you spoke to him in a vehicle, which I believe happened with Stevie an hour prior. I'm asking you right before going inside, like outside, did you speak to him?
No, in no way, shape, or form. I actually spoke to McQuillan, and he said these guys are going to try and pot stir and create a mess, and you should mask up so it doesn't start that. And I put on my helmet, my mask, and was completely unidentifiable, so it didn't cause an issue outside.
The McQuillan that's been 311ing about this, or 911ing about it.
The officer, the deputy, sorry.
So Tag McQuillan said that, not the McQuillan that I believe kidnapped someone last night over this.
I would hope that the deputy didn't kidnap anyone. I'm unsure what his first name is.
Holy fucking shit. I see why this raid warrant was never written. This guy can barely speak straight. Okay. After that conversation in which Stevie was present, did they communicate you in any form?
I genuinely don't remember. I don't believe so.
Okay.
If anything, it would have been a phone call, but I don't believe so. I believe that was the last contact I had with them.
So there may have been a phone call you don't remember? Because this was like
remember.
8 hours, like, how long ago was it? It was like just last night.
It was at 2:30, so I was extremely tired.
Okay.
Like I said, the conversation when I was with Stevie in person with them, when they were filming and painting narratives, the way it ended was I let them know that I was going to a debrief and I could no longer speak to them.
So you don't remember if you had a conversation. It may or may not happen. I'm trying to
I don't
understand
think I
like how
spoke
much
to
of
them
this is
after
like
that.
memory and how much of this is like, you know, like what's the possibility here? You know what I mean?
I don't remember having a conversation. That's what it is, sir.
Who else was in the who else was inside the building with you?
Oh, Brian's not
Inside the
playing no
break,
games.
Yeah.
This is the attitude of
was
someone that's
myself,
never been spoken to before.
Maxwell, Opal. I think that was it. There might have been one other. I think it was just the three of us.
Did they ever offer to move the vehicles for you or say anything about?
Yeah,
the
this is
vehicles?
like treating like a fucking
I don't
child.
remember
Knight is
them
not
saying
having
about
any
the
of it.
vehicles at all.
Did they say not to touch the vehicles?
I don't really recall.
What if I
would
were
it-
to tell you there was witnesses over this conversation?
Okay.
See, here's why, and I'm going to explain
I
to
had
you.
a long day, sir.
Okay, so it could have happened. So here's why, because I genuinely don't know how, how PD's been running over the past like two years, high command level, etc. And there's no hot shot at Peter's or Jimbo's new edit as well. The reason why these questions are asked is because this is your opportunity to tell us in your best ability. Answer these questions in your best ability, because if it turns out that there's a witness to you being directly told these things, and then there's evidence inside that, you know, that those vehicles were deliberately smashed up, there's a bigger problem that comes into play, right? Which is very different than, hey, I may have made a mistake, because that's resolvable, right? Lying makes the problem a lot more worse, not just for you, but the rest of us.
What do you think I'm lying about? Can I ask you something? When these guys came to you with all these like stories and what happened and testimonies and this, that, and the other, did you accuse them of lying?
I did.
And how did that go? I don't remember ever taking a statement from a witness and accusing them of lying. I feel like that's pretty unusual.
Is it unusual?
Yeah.
Have you done an interrogation before?
I've gotten statements off.
And
many
you've
people.
never questioned the validity of what they're stating?
when I'm just getting a general statement, I feel like there's a difference between getting a statement and interrogation. There's two different things.
Listen, Miller, look,
am I wrong?
Yeah, you are wrong.
But in which bit?
I
Interrogations and statements.
I think if you want me to be genuinely honest, I think a lot of what this defensive wall you're trying to put up, that don't work with me, right?
Can we? I mean, ultimately, so I'm gonna interject here. So there was a memorial, and the thing that's being the thing that was conveyed to PD was the memorial was maliciously destroyed by the PD.
Correct.
Well, I was unaware that was a memorial in any way, shape, or form, and
which
I
is
wouldn't
why
have even touched them or moved them if I knew it was a memorial.
Which is why these questions are being asked, and when you're providing answers like, "Oh, there could have been a suit like a fucking drain underneath," that makes you sound. Look, I'm gonna tell you, all right, it makes you sound a little stupid. And whether that offends you, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you go say that in a fucking courtroom. It don't matter what I think. It don't matter if you're getting a hug by your captain. Doesn't matter if your coworker slapping you on the ass. Everyone in that room is gonna be like, "This guy's dumb as shit," or he's lying.
You gotta understand, from my point of view, inside of that raid, there's 2 cars that are probably just being worked on by the mechanic shop in the middle of a room. There's no way, shape, or form I would have known they were a memorial.
So you are telling me, and this is like for me, the critical bit here is, did they or did they not warn you about those vehicles beforehand? And the concern that I have right now is you're saying you don't remember, you don't recall a conversation, right? You remember a conversation when they were in the car, but not prior to that. And that's the problem, because if it turns out that there was a phone call, if it turns out that there was a neutral non-ADMC witness to that conversation, now all of a sudden this conversation that we had over here, now all of a sudden it looks like you're lying. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so that's why accuracy matters.
I completely get what you're saying. I'm telling you, I had no way, shape, or form of knowing those were memorials.
But you don't remember if you spoke to Finley about that topic after the situation with you and Stevie.
I spoke to ADMC after the raid was conducted. I spoke to, I believe, Barry Benson.
TJ's father.
I don't know who TJ is.
He's the first government official to have died.
Is that the memorial that it was in reference to?
TJ Walker was the treasurer. Was gunned down by. Do you remember when City Hall was raided and everyone was gunned down?
Yeah.
He died in that.
He a police officer?
He was a government official.
What was your relationship with him?
He was a law enforcement officer.
Did you say you worked alongside him a lot?
The fuck are you asking me?
I'm just trying to understand, like, how you knew the guy. You seem to know him pretty well. I'm just seeing if there's any, like,
listen
why you feel so strongly about this whole thing. And I think
I think I'm talking to someone that's so fucking that the only thing that's coming out of his fucking mouth is a whole lot of fucking bullshit. There ain't no fucking relaxing here. I'm gonna listen. I was trying to be somewhat respectful, all right? But the only thing that I'm seeing in front of me is a fucking dog shit cop that can't get any warrants signed, and for whatever fucking reason is trying to justify the unjustifiable. Here's the thing. I know that you and many other officers have been treated like fucking children, and that every time there is an opportunity to try to correct, you start fucking crying and lying, and you're giving a fucking nice little goddamn hug and a pat on the back. Ain't nobody gonna hurt you because Mama Bear and Papa Bear are here to protect. That ain't no more. We ain't no fucking gang, Miller. All right? That badge actually means something. And if you don't even have a little bit of fucking sympathy and remorse, and the only thing that you want to display here is that, you know what, I did nothing wrong. You know what I mean? My feelings matter. No one else's did. There is a fundamental fucking problem.
So
You know, I am actually fucking regretting the moment you fucking came up to me at Strawberry gas station and asked, what do you think, Brian, about this raid? And I gave you an honest answer. I gave you an honest answer, and I said, if you're raiding over 3 fucking Class 2 firearms over 30 days, that's fucking dog shit. What is your investigative reason? Not just because you're a little upset because you got shot. Because if that was the baseline, if that was the fucking baseline, man, everyone in this city should be raided.
Did you know what?
And then
I haven't
and
been
then
shot
I don't
at or
care.
touched
I
by
don't
these
care.
guys. You're saying I'm
And then you
upset
go
that
and
was the
fucking
motive.
go and tell these guys that Grayson was the one that reviewed the warrant. What are you trying to get him killed next? Why go and fucking tell them that Grayson was the justice reviewing it?
I don't think
Forget
I did that.
ADMC for a moment. Forget TJ. The only way that Grayson's
We got a
name would have
bigger
had.
issue, sir, 'cause I didn't
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
we do got a bigger issue.
We have a lot bigger issue.
So
But
you
at the
didn't
end of
tell
the day, I
nobody.
think I should take
That's
this off my
crazy.
command. So
Yeah, get the fuck out of my face.
yeah, have a lovely day,
Absolute fucking dog shit.
Night.
Okay, be
Relax.
respectful.
Absolute fucking dog
Night.
shit.
Cut it
Brian. It's
out.
gonna be okay. I'm sure
No,
we can do something.
I
for the
think it
better.
is gonna be
Both of
okay.
you end this. Stop.
Have a lovely day, Brian.
Yeah, take care. Hey, when you're out of a job,
Night.
got to start
Stop
figuring out what
talking.
gang you're gonna be joining. You be
Night.
good for one.
Stop talking.
It's gonna be fine, sir. It's gonna be okay.
All right. I hope you don't have any dead family members.
Shut the fuck up, Night. How many times do I gotta fucking tell you?
Oh, I heard. That man don't give a fuck. Fucking absolute fucking dog shit. This is our PD. This, I don't like. I want you to tell. I want you to be honest with me. I want you to be honest with me. Was there any fucking remorse there?
I don't know. Okay, here's the thing, right? And I didn't want to interject. So you're taking the word of
No. Before you even say that, I have everything documented. I wasn't the only one that spoke to them. And I have witnesses where I did not even fucking trust him for a second because I thought they were fishing for shit. But you listen to that video, you see what I saw, all right? At what point do we just go hide it, like brush it under a fucking rug and say, you know what, maybe there's another side to it. You know what, let me put both my cheeks on the fucking fence and make no resolutions. You know what I mean?
where's the video?
I told you I had it.
Oh, can I have it?
You can.
Why? What?
You can.
Can or can't? I can't understand with.
Can. You can. Of course you can.
Okay, I need that.
Why the fuck would I not give you the video?
I don't know. I don't know.
I thought you were saying can't either, so.
Jesus fucking Christ. Brother, how many times are we going to stand in a fucking circle and like fucking yesterday was goddamn embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing.
Which part?
Well, I don't know. The part where, I had to listen to like fucking telephone. How many times over did you talk to them? Did you talk to them? Only to then find out that none of that shit mattered. King was in that room. He said that he didn't give a fuck about Finley. Did he or did he not? Don't tell me you don't remember.
No, I do. I'm fucking. I don't. There's things I don't disagree with you on. There's things I do disagree with you on in this whole situation. But again, I don't have all the facts. I think
Brother,
you.
go ahead. Sorry.
No,
I'm fucking pissed. So so bear with me.
I get it. I need to watch.
Yo,
that
this
video.
RP is so
I need to watch
fucking
the
good.
video.
Peters, did King say?
No, he did. He did. He did say that. I remember that.
All
He
right.
said he doesn't give a fuck about Finley.
So okay. So then why did we fucking raid him?
I think he went through. Miller went through. I don't know. I don't know all the details on this. I understand.
That's the problem, brother. God gave us brains to use logic and use common sense. Probable cause, beyond a reasonable doubt. Not every little detail needs to be had in order to have an idea of what occurred. We can sit back and just like he did and say, you know what, there could have been a sewer entrance underneath. That's just an excuse, man.
Listen. There's and this.
You know
is,
what?
This,
Like, go ahead. Sorry, I'm
No,
going to be
okay.
interrupting a lot because I'm
That's
just
fine. You're
pissed.
fine.
I'm trying to hold myself back.
I'm trying to look at the situation objectively, and
Okay.
the raids we've conducted in the past, there's secret rooms, there's all kinds of crazy shit. I don't know the details. I think there's a lot of details I'm missing, and I'm trying to understand. But
There is a cement floor in. Okay, so first off, I'm not entertaining we just moved it. Because if we start getting into that kind of conversation, I can get into that conversation as to how it does make no sense. So, which one do we want to take? That we tried to move it with a mallet, or we're going to take it for what it was? Which one would you like? I'll do both.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the situation.
I'll give it to both. And here's why I don't believe a fucking word. All right? If we go down the path of this mallet uses magic to move things, we can do that. But guess
I don't
what?
think it's magic to
well,
move
that
things. I think it's
magic.
just-
Well, like I said, I'm gonna go down both avenues. You know, we want to go down the path of this magical mallet moves things and puts them into a furniture box. All right. Well, this magical mallet also tells you what is underneath, and that flooring has nothing underneath it. So the magical mallet already
that's
has an
not-
answer to it.
I don't think we need to go down the magical mallet.
I
thing,
love,
but
thank you. But just in case, right? It turns into a, we just tried to move it into a furniture box.
I don't think anyone's
all right?
bringing that up.
It did
Anyone's
last
bringing that
night.
up.
That's why I want both sides to be very clear about this. Because that other one, I don't want to go down that path either.
I don't think the magic mallet
So
tells you if
here's
there's anything
now
beneath it.
it does, because I've used it multiple times. Because the floor would have gotten highlighted by that magical mallet. All right. So then,
okay, I see what you're saying.
yeah, exactly. And Mr. Magical Mallet Man has
Okay,
used
no magic
this before.
mallet.
All
Let's
right,
just-
thank you.
let's just no
All
mallet.
right.
I don't.
So now let's go the way that this should be going. All right. Is that wall that he smashed up clearly goes to the outside. Mr. Miller over here could not even, wasn't even willing to, admit to that. Do you see where my problem is? I was interrogating him. But when you're telling me that a wall that clearly goes outside needed to be smashed because there might be drugs behind it?
Right. So the point you're getting at is you believe it would, regardless. I feel like
it was unnecessary. It was
a long-winded thing. Basically, we could have pulled Miller in here and say, "Why the fuck did you do that? There was nothing under that car. It was a cement flooring." Instead, you berated him. It caused this whole issue.
Let's not pretend that he was not being difficult and intentional with his answers. Yes, I did berate him because, this motherfucker just fucking smashed up two people's fucking memorials in a raid that he self-described in the video as doing it because it's guilty by association, which y'all are probably going to get sued the shit out of. But go ahead.
The memorial thing?
By all means, take a look at that video.
Okay, I just got it. I don't. Okay.
Watch it afterwards. It's like 20 minutes long, but
20 minutes?
save that on the side.
I completely agree that they went about this the wrong way. That they smashed up their car, they did all that shit. It was absolute bullshit. And yeah, I believe that he was being difficult and not really answering questions, giving you a bit of attitude. But that respect's gonna go both ways, right? And I know you were trying to get the answers out of him and whatnot, but
I agree.
he's just gonna shut down the more argumentative we get with him, right?
Well, not just that, calling him names and stuff.
This is where I respectfully disagree. And it's as simple as this. It don't matter if it's a suspect. It don't matter who it is. I agree. Respect is when it's given. But when I know you're lying through your teeth and being difficult with your answers, in the same way someone starts screaming for what, there ain't that sympathy, their respect goes out the fucking window. That's when I start treating you like a dog.